change that. Hi, gamers. No, that's not up mouse sensitivity that much. Getting over it with Bennett Buddy, but in Russian. Okay, I'm just gonna... Oh, fuck. That was loud. Okay, I'm just gonna do the tweet. Continuing this one. Right, I'm saying in the tweet in the next couple of hours. I can't confirm that I will make it that far. But we can give it a go. Oh, and here we are. Wouldn't it be amazing if this bit we spent ages on, I just all of a sudden could just do? No. Oh, fuck. Changing the mouse sensitivity really did. Maybe this was what I needed to do all along, was slightly alter the mouse sensitivity. No. Oh, perfect. People I know are just talking about my favourite part of December, Whamageddon, where you have to see how long you can go for the Advent period without listening to or without hearing the Wham Christmas classic. Last no. Oh. Last Christmas. Oh, fuck. This game's controls are so weird. I know that's like the entire point, but no. Ha! 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 No! Okay. I need more space for the mouse, because that was a degree of progress that it took us so long to make last time. I'm so nervous. Oh, about the hammer slipping is what I was about to say. But that just be how it be sometimes. Fuck. No. Don't you fucking dare. Okay. Okay, this is doable. I do need more space for my mouse, I think. Let's just move my laptop back a bit. The laptop is where I keep all the stream, like, stuff. Because I have two screens for my PC. So I just have to have my laptop on there. Fuck. No. That was not a bad one. This is like our worst enemy, so we can just use this as a way of familiarizing ourselves with the controls before, so that when we inevitably get past it, and we will get past it, No. That was so close. No. I'm not going all the way back to start. I don't want to get stuck in that starting bit for ages again. Instead, I want to get stuck in this bit for ages again. So yeah, we'll see how long we've had no time limits on how long I can go for, because I'm off work today. So I've had a lovely day. I've had a lovely day off, doing absolutely nothing other than playing a bunch of Victoria Free. And then I'm also off tomorrow, which is so relaxing. I haven't had 2 days off in a row in like a solid month, I want to say. Which is probably not healthy, let's be honest. And haha, that only took us 5 minutes. Now we just have to not mess up this next bit. This climb is fine. This climb shouldn't take us too long. It's just about getting the rhythm of the swings in time. And as long as we don't like launch ourselves off the edge or anything, we're good. Okay, I'm going too fast on that third swing, I think. Here we are. No!
The soul would have no rainbow, and the eyes no tears.
Bennett! No. Okay, that only took us 5 minutes. So by that logic, we should not be stuck in this section for as long. Just by, like, yeah. All I need to do was change the mouse sensitivity. Sometimes, truly, it just, like, you're one that will change away from success. And that's going to be... Should I do what I did for the LEGO Star Wars stream and just start filling the screen with bullshit again? It's been a while since I've done that. And it's not funny, and it's particularly alienating for anyone who joins. Which... I think it's the perfect reason to do it, to be honest. No! Shite. What did we say this guy's name was? Who is the Greek philosopher who lives inside a barrel? Diogenes? I'm so glad that that's a piece of... I can't name a lot of useful things, but I can name the Greek philosopher Diogenes, who might not even be that one. I could be getting him confused with another guy. Are Greek people still called, like, Aristotle and all that? This is an incredibly dumb question. But of, like, all those, like, ancient Greek names, have they kind of, like, gone out of popularity? This shows how dumb I am. Like, could I go to Greece and meet a guy called Odysseus now? Probably. That's probably... Isn't there a website that tells you how many people in a country... No. Are named a specific thing? I wonder how many Odysseus's there are in Britain. There have to be a couple of classics nerds who, like, didn't care about their kid being bullied and therefore named their child, like, Odysseus. Probably not the best guy to name your... Not the best guy to name your child after, if you want to have a well-adjusted child. Although, like, my view of Odysseus is, like, primarily based on the book Circe now, which, is it Marion Miller who wrote that one? There's, like, two women who write, like, not modernized, but, like, Greek mythology from the point of view of, characters that we haven't had it from their point of view before. So there's, like, the one who wrote Circe, and then also the one about Achilles and how gay Achilles is. Which is... And then there's the other one who did, like... There's, like, two different ones about Troy. There's... I think Natalie Haynes is the other one. Who did, like... No!
The pain I feel now is the happiness I had before. That's the deal. C.S. Lewis.
C.S. Lewis, via the voice of his lion Jesus. Oh, but look at this speed! No.
I feel within me a peace above all earthly dignities, a still and quiet conscience. William Shakespeare.
Bennett, stop quoting stuff at me. It makes me worse at the game. At what point do I go and get a glass of wine to help me beat the game, getting over it? Maybe that's all I need. It's like a tiny bit of alcohol. Not a lot, just like at one glass. It could be all we need. Why is this the bit we're stuck on now? This house has never been a problem. Why? This is such an interesting bit to get stuck on, because we've never got stuck here before. Well, I say that. I probably have. I'm so intrigued. Like, this game asks at the start whether you're playing with a mouse or a trackpad. I'm so intrigued to see whether it, like, works well if you're playing it with a trackpad. Like, is that, like, the actual secret ideal way to play? Oh, and perfect barrel landing. I should just start talking as if I'm speedrunning, as if I know what I'm doing, and that I'm not some goober who's just been stuck on the same fucking bit of this game for about 80 minutes of her real limited time on this earth. No. It's about... Okay, so getting the hammer caught in a weird way. Oh, for a second there, that was going to be something. There we go. That just didn't launch in the way I wanted it to. Didn't have enough force behind it. No! My boy. My guy, do not do this to me. Am I gonna have to go back and fuck with the mouse sensitivity again? So I'm really glad I wasn't looking forward to the Calypso Protocol. People don't seem to be enjoying that one. I would have a Fool's Counter, but I feel like... Yeah, I'd have like a Fool's Counter, but I feel like what you categorize as a fall in this game is kind of arbitrary. Like, is it all the way back to the start? Is it when we, like, go back a section? What is a fall? And this is... I'm going to go back to pseudo-intellectualizing again. That's what this game makes me want to do. Make me pretend that I am smart and know what I'm talking about. Okay, so I think it's just the angle is the issue there. Because we're just not getting as much lift as we have before. No. Oh. Honk. No. Honk. Shish. Oh. I would love to go around in a little barrel. Or this is a cauldron, this isn't a barrel. No! Why does it keep doing that? That's so annoying. Oh. The control. The skill. The grace. Yeah, like, I think I said this last time, but there must be like an ideal speed to do the game, where like you get all of Bennett's like dialogue from going up the hill or the mountain, I guess, without like going too fast, because like presumably there is a way to go too fast and to like I don't know what that would even do. Sometimes you just don't know whether the issue is... I'm going to try upping the mouse sensitivity a little bit. Oh, fuck. This may have been a mistake. Because this is something, I used to think you wanted these like super high mouse sensitivities, but you really don't. This is one of the only good things I took from my, the long amount of time I played the video game Valorant, a game I do not enjoy. Is that sometimes you gotta change your mouse sensitivity. And you can't, that mouse sensitivity can't be too high. Oh, fucking hell. I fucking hell. Oh? Oh, it stinks that like that is 10 minutes of... It's gonna suck when we get like even further. Because it's just gonna be like obstacles like this, compounding in difficulty. And each one of them will take us longer and longer to get over. And we probably won't even get better at them. Like, we're not getting better at some of these early ones. Okay. But who knows? Maybe I'm getting a bit too pessimistic too early. No. Okay, there we go. This is the best possible position we could be in. No, and I wasted it. I wasted it though. Oh. No. Oh, that was two very close attempts in succession. Why would you do that? Barrelman. How long? There will be a point when I get angry and go back to Euro Truck. But we're not at that point yet. This isn't even the hard bit. No. We just need to get past that first lamp. Once we're past that first lamp, it's a lot easier. It's getting... Oh, sometimes I barely make a mistake and it just punishes me massively. We love it for that. We love the game Getting Over It with Bennett Foddy for that. Thank you, Bennett Foddy. The author of all my suffering. At least he does give me the name and voice of the author of all my suffering. So I can at least blame him. It just do be how it be sometimes. I don't know what I was even saying that in reference to. Just trying to fill the silence. My hammer goes a bit floppy sometimes. So I have, since the last stream, watched every episode that is currently out of Disney Plus original series, The Santa Clauses. And I hate to enjoy that. I'm enjoying this war on Christmas propaganda. It's fun. And I hate that I'm enjoying it. I shouldn't be enjoying it. It's not good. But I think... I'm not even a Christmas enjoyer. Like, I don't enjoy the season of... like Christmas particularly. I don't celebrate it massively beyond like a few things that I enjoy. And one of those things is like Christmas movies. And like never the traditional Christmas movies. Like none of them appeal to me hugely. No!
You cannot now believe that you will ever feel better. But this is not true. You're sure to be happy again. And knowing this, truly
But Benny, what if I...
will make you less miserable now. Abraham Lincoln.
Abraham Lincoln, shortly before getting shot by John Wilkes Booth. Oh no. At least this bit is quite quick. And when we get sent back, there is a sense of progression that we don't get. I'm so angry. I say that, it's a game. No, I still get angry. I'm not like a rage quit person. That isn't particularly me. I will quit something if it's annoying me, but that's not, I would say, rage quitting. Because I'm not quitting in anger, I'm quitting because I can't be bothered anymore. It's like self-care. That's a word people use. Self-care. Fuck you. There we go. Yeah, we just didn't go anywhere there. Fuck you! Oh, this is so far back. I really hope all this music in this game is old enough that I won't get in any copyright trouble for it. I mean, I won't, because I'm a tiny Twitch channel. There we go. There's something really interesting, and this is both to do with, like, the same applies for films as well. But, like, our perception of, like, of, like, old films and old music is so, like, antithetical to how they would have originally been experienced. Because, like, the grain of like, old film is nothing to do with, like, film itself. That's just to do with the film we're seeing, like, that film on being poorly preserved. And it's the same with, like, this crackling on the record. Like, that's not how someone listening to it when it would have just come out would sound. And equally, that's how all records will sound one day. Someone could listen to a fucking, like, record of, like, a Taylor Swift album one day and it will have this same, like, crackliness on it. Like, the mic quality will be less shit, but it will still have some of this, like, what we consider, like, marks of what makes music sound old. Or at least records will. Digital recordings won't, and CDs won't. And that's so interesting, because it's so interesting to me, in a way, as someone who knows nothing about sort of physical media particularly, and doesn't... I have a decent DVD collection, but most of the media I consume is, like, digital. No. I'm not getting to here again and being shut down. I'm spending 10 minutes getting onto this rock again. Oh. What if we play with my mouse sensitivity? I think this is part of the problem. It's that the mouse, when I lower the sensitivity, it makes it easier to control, but it makes it harder to push myself up in, like, some of these more, like, hard and meaningful movements. But yeah, this definitely feels better than the slightly higher. Well, I say that. I'll probably get annoyed and change it again soon. Why would you draw that? I hate this girder so much. Specifically this girder. I just miss Bennett. Bennett's little essay that this whole game kind of is. About B games. Okay. Ugh. But yeah. Who knows, like, what advances... I mean, I think we're seeing diminishing returns on, like... on, like, technological improvements in a lot of media. Like, video games, more than many. And I'm really... I really think it'll be interesting to see in... Well, I don't know how many of us will ever see it and if humanity will actually survive long enough for this to happen, but there is going to come a point when... And I think a lot of media, like how a lot of media from the early ages of CGI looks really bad now, even like 20, 30 years later. I feel like a lot of media from like this sort of Marvel age is going to feel particularly aged. Like people looking back at it in another couple of decades, and hopefully I'll be well, I know I will because I'll never die. But okay, so changing my sensitivity have made this bit much harder because the first time we did this, it just happened. But now we're struggling. But yeah, I think a lot of like CGI nowadays just doesn't look particularly good, and the same can be said for a lot of, well, no. Oh. This is the furthest we ever got. This is the furthest we ever got. I'm gonna completely shut up about.
3D models of breakfast. Gen X's fanfic novels. Scan magazines. Green screen Shia LaBeouf. Banned snuff scenes on Live Leak. Facebook's got lifelike bots with unbranded adverts and candid shots of Kanye and Taylor Swift mashups. Car crashes, failed
Kanye.
Russian dashcam vids. Discussions of McRibs. Discarded. Forgotten. Unrecycled. Muddled. Rotten.
Oh, that is. I was so panicked there for a second, but no. We're fine-ish.
Everything's fresh for about 6 seconds, until some newer thing beckons, and we hit refresh. And there's years of persevering, disappearing into the pile, out of style, out of sight.
This was made pre-TikTok as well. This game. Although a lot of what he's saying sounds pretty applicable to TikTok as a platform. Perhaps more so than anything. A lot of other media I can think of. Boy. But I also just do not understand TikTok as a platform.
In this context, it's tempting to make friendly content that's gentle, that lets you churn through it but not earn it. Why make something demanding if it just gets piled up in the landfill, filed in with the bland things? Do not stand at my grave and cry. I am not there. I did not die.
That was fine. So long as we don't fall off this section, we're right. And we will 100% fall off that section at some point and have to do all of this again. But not yet. Oh. Oh. It's so nice to just be seeing some new stuff. Oh, my hammer just got caught and... Oh.
To live is to suffer. To survive is to find some meaning in the suffering.
Okay.
Friedrich Nietzsche.
I thought. Oh, Nietzsche. Wait, was Nietzsche? No, I'm getting you confused with someone else. Oh, I was getting Nietzsche confused with who was the one who did like all of the psychology stuff that most like psychology or like psychotherapy? Oh, Sigmund Freud.
When games were new, they wanted a lot from you. Daunting you, taunting you, resetting and delaying you. Players played stoically. Now everyone's turned off by that. They want to burn through it quickly. A quick fix for the fickle. Some tricks for the clicks of the feckless. But that's not you. You're an acrobat. You could swallow a baseball bat.
Okay, this is See, I have beaten the game Bloodborne. I have the Platinum Trophy for the game Bloodborne, Bennett Foddy. I am not in this for an easy fix. Oh, thought we were on the chef. Okay. So this feels like another Lost Egg 2 scenario where level 2 far more difficult than level 3. No. Get back on the bit. Damocles. Not Damocles, that's a different Greek mythology thing. Okay. So we need to be on the chair to then... It's like quite a fine balancing act here. No. Okay. Every extra pixel we travel is progress. And we wouldn't have thought 10 minutes ago that we would be this far. After an hour stuck on that same section. Which I do dread falling down to again still. Okay. Oh, fuck.
You'll be back here again and again. Avenge and repent until you've ascended. Or until you're contented.
Oh, ka-chow. Exactly. Perfect. I have realised I say the word ka-chow far too much for 22-year-olds. No 22-year-old person should be saying Lightning McQueen from the Pixar film Cars' iconic catchphrase, ka-chow. Yet, I say it quite a lot. Ooh. Some emergency. I don't know how...
Now I know. Most likely you're watching this on YouTube or Twitch.
Oi oi.
Some dude with 10 million views does it for you. Like a baby bird being fed.
Bennett Foddy misgenders Aoife. But I am culture. You heard it here first. Bennett Foddy called me culture. He did call me a dude, but he called me culture too, and I think that's what really matters. Nah, I'm kidding. Bennett thought it cancelled. Oh. No. Oh. The jumps just aren't. There we go. It's the fact that it goes completely silent when... Oh. When Bennett doesn't have something to say. No!
Is a mosaic of pleasure and pain. Grief is an interval between two moments of joy. Peace is the interlude between two wars. You have no rose without a thorn.
Peace is the interlude between two wars is a particularly grim quote. No. No, I need to focus. I can't get... I think it's safer to be back here, because then I can just sort of launch myself across like that. No!
Sorrow is my own yard, where the new grass flames as it has flamed often before, but not with the cold fire that closes round me this year. William Carlos Williams.
I wonder how many of these quotes there are. We're getting scarily close to falling off again. And having to do that section of the game again. That section. Fuck. Buddy Weed. So I was playing some Victoria 3 earlier. And I was doing I was doing, I think I may have given up on this playthrough now. But I was doing a, like, socialist Australia playthrough. Oh, can we please stop doing that? Yeah, I'm doing like a Socialist Australia playthrough. I may have abandoned this because I still don't know the mechanics of the game well enough, so I'm doing like a Peru tutorial playthrough now. Boing. But... because there's also an achievement for doing like the tutorial mode and getting the like final mission in the tutorial like mode done. So I'm just doing that, and it'll probably teach me some useful stuff anyway. Okay, so what we need to do is just sort of tap ourselves off. There we go. Oh. We got that bit so easy the first time. This is always the way. The first time when I'm just going for it and not particularly thinking about it. It's so easy. And then I start thinking about it.
Of all sad words of tongue or pen, the saddest are these. It might have been. John Greenleaf.
No. I do appreciate our boy saying just like no, oh no, is like his only voice line. Ooh! Other than just like moan.wav. Fuck it. Okay. Let's not get our hammer caught in there. Let's go up to ball. Yeah, I think... Now that I've done it once, I've got nervous. And I've entirely forgotten. Oh, I need a better like webcam holder because it keeps like stand for my webcam. And here we are. Back at a chair and a security camera. My latest enemy. I think there is a level of just need to go fast that could help me up here. Like, I can precision my way up it like I'm trying to do now, but it might just be easier. And this goes for a lot of what I'm doing. It's probably just easier if I go quickly. And it's more risky, definitely, but... Where's the fun in a world without risk? No! She says before immediately chucking herself back to way earlier, undoing 10 minutes of progress in the process. I agree, dude. No!
Try to please audiences, uncritically accepting their tastes. It can only mean that you have no respect for them.
Yeah, I have
Andrei Tarkovsky.
all the respect in the world for yous, because I do nothing to pander to yous whatsoever and will happily just tell you to fuck off at a moment's notice. It's ideal. This is why I will never get big, but also I will never produce anything of worth. I say that. I've written some film reviews in my time which I think are pretty good.
Don't hate the player, hate the game. Ice-T.
Thank you, Ice-T. Now that could have been a point where I just said fuck it, it's truck time. But no. If it turns out that I've completely lost it and we get stuck on like a really early bit again, not that bit, not the bit
to the sessions of sweet silent thought. I summon up remembrance of things past. I sigh the lack of many a thing I saw, and with old woes new, wail my dear time's waste. William Shakespeare, Sonnet Bed.
Sonnet XXX? I thought all the Sonics were about XXX. All the Sonics? Oh no. William Shakespeare's Sonics. Macbeth the bear. I don't know. Are there animals in Macbeth? Richard III the horse. My favourite Sonic character. If anyone is watching this, with any artistic ability who wants to do that art, do William Shakespeare's Sonic OC, Macbeth Richard III the horse. Please do. That's a very funny idea to me. No. I've now got so fucking nervous about doing this that I'm just not. And I'm gonna chuck myself off again.
Patience is the foundation of eternal peace. Make anger your enemy. Harm comes to those who know only victory and do not know defeat. Find fault with yourself and not with others. It's in falling short of your own
Honk,
goals
honk,
that you'll surpass
honk,
those who
honk.
set theirs. Tokugawa Ieyasu.
Well, at least we can see, and this is what I meant when I was like, oh, we'll get to a point where I've been getting really far, but then I'll make a mistake and just what is once easy will become really difficult. Like, the bit I just fucked up on, I got through the bit I got stuck on for ages real quick, and then the bit I fucked up on wasn't the hard bit. It's the bit I usually, like, can do real easy. And, I think one big fall could be enough to end today's session of getting over it and start something else that isn't Lost Egg. I don't think I could take playing both those games on the same stream. That could kill me. Maybe like next December, I'll just do like a precision or like platforming month. And I'll play like this, Lost Egg, Bouncy Cat, Celeste. Like, I'm not good at platformers. I've never read Zen and the Art of Motorcycle Maintenance, but this game is what I assume that book is about. What that book is like. This might seem like flailing, but it's the most efficient way to get up here, I have found. Or at least it's faster than the alternatives. I say, I'm not good at this game. I think we've established that over the past sort of hour of me playing it today, and then sort of other hour of me playing it earlier in the week. I'm not good at this game, and I think I'm starting to show those telltale signs of having left that sort of point that you make it to in a game like this, where you're actually making progress. Oh, she says. She says. She says. Ho. 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 Now you ready for me to launch myself off there? Nearly did it. Nearly did it. Nearly did exactly what I was worried about. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so I've only actually successfully made it off this section once. Yeah.
She smiled in defeat.
Oh no, that's fine.
Atticus.
Atticus. What is Atticus? Is that ancient Greek? It sounds ancient Greek. It's a sort of name that could only be, that is probably ancient Greek. Then the only character I can think of called Atticus is, I believe, from To Kill a Mockingbird. I've never read that book. I never had to do it at school, so I've never actually read To Kill a Mockingbird, which is probably bad. But I know about it through cultural osmosis. It's one of those books. Ho ho! We did it. We're back here. No, if I got here and then immediately threw myself off at the easiest point, I think I would jump out my window. But we've made some real progress today, either way. This game could take me, like, weeks to complete. But I don't mind. Having a good time. What's up here? I imagine nothing good. Like, there wouldn't be... No, don't you dare. Thank you. Here we are again. This particular bit I hate. Oi, oi, oi. Oi, oi, oi. No, don't you fucking dare.
Your failure here is a metaphor. To learn before what? Please resume climbing. Rob Dubbin.
Who is Rob Dubbin?
Laugh and the world laughs with you. Weep and you weep alone. For the sad old earth must borrow its mirth, but has trouble enough of its own. Ella Weaver Wilcox.
Ooh. It's a fun name. Oof indeed. No. Ah. If you're just joining us, I don't know if you are. I feel like I should do this every so often. I have been playing this game now for an hour today, but I also played an hour before. I spent a good, I'm going to say, 45 minutes of that 2-hour stretch on one of the easier, well, one of the earlier obstacles, which I'm sure if you played this game you'll recognise. And I'm sure I will fuck up at some point, and we'll get to see it again. No. No. Oof. I'm so glad that they do give you this little... Fuck.
Better by far that you should forget and smile than
This bit.
sad. Christina Rossetti.
This bit. Thank you, Christina Rossetti. I think we had to do some of her poetry at school before I mistakenly gave up English Lit, which I shouldn't have done, to continue doing dumb, stupid science. I should have done English Lit for A-level. I'm glad that I did science stuff because it's given me a grounding in some stuff I wouldn't have otherwise, like, I wouldn't know otherwise. That's kind of cool to know. But, like, at the same time, fuck, I wish I'd done, like, English Lit or like film studies or something. I mean, I'm doing a film studies degree now, but I kind of wish I had got to do it. I got to do it a bit earlier. Maybe it's for the best that I didn't. But can we actually hammer correctly, please, my dude?
Something filled up my heart with nothing. Someone told
Okay.
me not to cry. Well, now that I'm older, my heart's colder. I can see that it's a lie. The Arcade Fire.
The Arcade Fire? Those are Arcade Fire lyrics? It is fun to hear, like, song lyrics said alongside poetry, because often they're very indistinguishable from each other. There was a period, like, when this game first came out, when a lot of YouTubers, like, big YouTubers played it, and it's such an interesting game for, like, YouTubers to play. Or, like, YouTubers who made, like, variety content to play, because it's not... There is an entertainingness that comes in watching someone fail, but I feel like it's this game, I wonder what the popular perception of this game is, especially for people who don't aren't, I don't want to say aren't like media literate. They're not like aware of the wider context of this game. I'd be interested. Again. We fall. We try again. Every time we do this, we're getting better. As we've learnt with the section before this, every time we do it, we're getting better.
I stand amid the roar of a surf-tormented shore, and I hold within my hand grains of the golden sand. How few, yet how they creep through my fingers to the deep, while I weep. Oh God, can I not grasp them with a tighter clasp?
Yoink.
Can I not save one from the pitiless wave? Is all that we see or seem but a dream within a dream?
I've never read... other than The Raven, I don't think I've ever read any Edgar Allan Poe. Like, everyone's read The Raven. Like, we had to do it at school at one point, and I do really like... It's a good poem. It's a good gothic poem. Just... It's a fucking spooky bird. What's not to love? I'm sure it has some deeper meaning than that, but it's also just a fucking spooky bird. That was a silly... If I'm starting to lose it, this isn't the worst place in the world to end. But I reckon we can make it at least back to the chair and the security camera.
Can I see another's woe and not be in sorrow too? Can I see another's grief and not seek for kind relief? William Blake.
Those rocks, like that darker rock is kind of horrid if you forget, as I just did, what that section of the map is like. And also if your eyesight's slightly fucked, as mine is. It's easy. This game is easy.
In the end, we only regret the chances.
In the end, it doesn't even matter. Lewis Carroll, who was 100% incredibly high when he wrote that. This is the reason that no good literature is written anymore, because opium isn't easily accessible. I don't agree, by the way, that no good literature is written anymore. I in fact quite enjoy a lot of modern literature. I think it's good, actually. Like, most of my favorite books are relatively recent. Oh. Oh. Here we are. Now we just need to not mess up this section, which easier said than done. And then we'll be on the road to making some real progress. Dude. Oh no, I need to shut some house, otherwise I was just gonna grab some water there, but... Our boy. That was close. That was too close to my liking. Are there mods for this game that just change what the guy inside the barrel looks like? Because I want to do this as JFK. I don't know why that is the particular image I have in my head of JFK and the Cauldron doing this. But that's funny to me. I can't even claim that it's like the music that's making me think that, because this isn't like 50s music, this is earlier than that. It is this kind of like World War II era music does have very good. I like it. I don't listen to it very often, but like I'll always enjoy it when it's on. Okay. Oh, here we are. Oh. Okay, that's fine. This is I get really stressed whenever we make any actual progress in this game. Which I think is fair. Like, it takes so long to do. Ugh. So I'm trying not to keep up with the World Cup because Qatar and all that. But is tomorrow the next England game? I don't know who we're playing. Oh. Fuck. Okay, this is a new level of progress we're making. This is very exciting to me. But also I can feel myself losing it slightly. Which maybe is a sign that we're nearing the end of this session. Maybe we should stop here for now. Maybe this is the perfect place to start again. Start tomorrow. Don't really know what's coming. Or it probably will be tomorrow that I stream next. I mean, we're not going to end the stream. Oh, but also we're still making progress. And that's what's...
Our doubts are traitors and make us lose the good we oft might win by fearing to attempt. William Shakespeare, Measure for Measure.
What I haven't read... read. I think I've got a copy of like the complete works of William Shakespeare somewhere. Because I bought it during the first Edinburgh Fringe I was here for. Okay, I want to get us into somewhere slightly safer than this, if we're going to stop. I want to get back to the purple chair. This is how I'm just going to not quit. I'm just going to be like, we need to be somewhere safe.
There are no regrets in life, just lessons.
Or we'll fall all the way off. And that will be a sign that it's time to stop playing Getting Over It with Bennett Foddy for now. Now, do we want to truck? We still have the mission from last time to go. So yeah, let's truck. I need to change this to Eurotruck Simulator. No, not to Spotify. To truck. I'll sort it in a second. I just need to remember to actually put truck on. My mouse has gone funny. No. Oh no. Version change detected. Don't capture Spotify. Capture any full screen application. Capture specific window. Oh, we're gonna have to go into this section. If it ends that job we were doing, I'm gonna be mad. Oh, I'll need to change the game back to Eurotruck Yeah, if it's gonna take that job away because Euro Truck's apparently updated. Oh no, it's frozen again. I've done this again. Not again. I did this last time. Okay, you can see the game, cool. Let's just stay in Euro Truck until it decides to work. Oh? Is that the game crashing? No, we're fine. And we're even on the job we were doing before. Cool. So now I can just change the game back to Euro Truck. And then we're away. Oh, I'll put music on as well. Always need the music. Ah, fuck. Just taking away all the big irons. So, and also stuff from the film Nope. Okay, there are 4 big irons in a row on the shuffle I've put on for this. Just have to do this. And then... Okay. I should have removed enough big irons now that there's no way we're going to play this game for long enough. Okay, we were near Bristol, weren't we? We've driven all the way down from Edinburgh. Yeah. And now we're going to truck to Santander. Oh yeah, so we're in the UK, let's remember that much. So we're driving on the... We're driving on the left for the time being, at least until we get to the ferry. I assume we're going to Plymouth. I'm just going to turn Spotify down ever so slightly. The Assassin's Creed Valhalla music is quite loud. Yeah, so last time we were racing against the clock, because I was streaming on Tuesday, and I have a thing on Tuesdays I need to get to. That is not the case this time. We'll just take our time and truck. I don't know if we're going to Plymouth or Southampton. It'll be one of the two, but I'm not sure which yet. But we're going into the West Country in a way we haven't before in this game, evidently. I reckon sleep-wise and fuel-wise, we should be fine to make it without any issues. Like, we should be good. We don't, I believe, have particularly far left in the UK to go before the end of this one. We may end up going into overdraft again on this mission, or job. Job is probably the better word than mission. Just because we'll have loan installments coming out, I think, in the morning, which will probably happen whilst we're on the ferry. But once we're over, then we can start exploring Spain and Portugal. What do you mean headlight use is offensive? It is 7 PM and still light. And you want me to have my headlights on game. God, fuck the British police. That's a view I hold usually anyway, but fuck them in this game specifically. If it wouldn't cost me money, I would ram them. Right about now. Yeah, we'll finish this mission, then I don't know what we'll do. I don't know if we'll play something else or if we'll call it a day. Oh, there's fucking cops. Better get out of my sight. How many of them are in there? There's like 4 of those cunts in there. Okay, is cruise control actually working this time? Yes, it is. Okay, so we're heading down from Cardiff. And now we need to reduce speed quickly because there's cops there. And I think we're going to get onto the big motorway that goes along the south coast of England now. And then we can go back up to 97. Just as we enter a speed camera bit, we go back up to 97. That feels like a trap. We're probably fine. Probably fine, but it feels like a trap. I would like to go... we should go back to American Truck Simulator at some point. Because I do very much enjoy that game. We have to actually keep to the speed limit going down the hill just because there's cops not too far in front of us. Then we're about to get to the end. It is nice driving along a motorway that doesn't have toll booths. Not having to sort of stop and start every however long it is. I do have some other stream games I want to play at some point. I'll try and work out a bit of a schedule for December. Because I want to stream 3-4 times a week. And it would be nice if I work out some kind of schedule. Because currently it still says Pokemon Heart Gold, Soul Silver, and Bugsnax. 2 games that we will get back to doing Pokemon streams at some point. Okay, we're going Plymouth. We will get back to Pokemon streams at some point, but I'm like a chunk of the way through. Scarlet? Violet. Scarlet. No, I bought Scarlet, didn't I? I'm a chunk of the way through Scarlet at the moment, and it would be weird starting streaming it there. And I don't really want to start a second playthrough of it at the moment. So I think I'll probably start streaming it for like some kind of post-game stuff or shiny hunting or something. Like I would like a shiny Lechonk if I could get one. And we had so much fun shiny hunting Bidoofs back when Brilliant Diamond came out. But I'm surprisingly enjoying Scarlet way more than I thought I would. Like, it is obviously a buggy, like technically a mess, but it's also very fun. Okay, we're nearly at Plymouth, where we're going to be getting on a ferry and heading. I was going to say down under. That's not at all where we're going. We're not going to Australia. Oh, Australian Trucking Simulator, just driving through the outback. That would rule. Like desert bus. I refuse to ever touch the game Desert Bus. It seems miserable. I have all the respect in the world for like people who have the willpower to play games like Desert Bus, especially when they do it for charity. But fuck me, it seems like a miserable experience. She says, having just played an hour of Getting Over It with Bennett Foddy, but I think that's... We are slamming our head against a brick wall for a lot of that game, but much like with Lost Egg or with like a Souls game, there is a sense of progress to the difficulty and tedium, and like I think some of the provision, the like platforming games I've been playing recently, like Getting Over It and Lost Egg. Oh, Jeff made us some money. Thanks, Jeff. There's a sort of skill, even when they get tedious, like, you're constantly making progress. And that's the only thing that annoys me about playing some Souls games, or playing some, I think particularly earlier Souls games, meaning Dark Souls 1. I've never played Demon Souls. But, like, it's the reason I stopped streaming Dark Souls, like Dark Souls the original one, because it's a game that I find has... Its difficulty is often comes more from sort of pointless, tedious stuff than it does from fun and interesting stuff, like later Dark Souls games do. And you can ignore me completely on that. Like, my favourite Dark Souls game is Dark Souls 2. I have no taste. Like, I adore Dark Souls 2, and will stream it at some point. Because I finished the main game, but I never finished any of the DLCs. And also, when I played it, I was playing base game. I wasn't playing Scholar of the First Sin, which... like, feels... Yeah, you should probably... Next time Scholar of the First Sin's on sale, I'll buy it and we'll stream it, because that is a game I've played, but I haven't played Scholar of the First Sin. Plymouth discovered. Wow. It's just like I remember. I haven't been to Plymouth in a while, but... city where I spent a decent chunk of holidays and stuff when I was younger, I should say. I'm still young. Fuck, this is, yeah. A Machine for Pigs is a game I do want to play at some point. Because I'm also a little baby who can't play horror games by herself. And I feel like maybe playing it on stream will help. Who knows? Okay. Then we're gonna... Yeah, I feel like some of the models in Britain don't particularly match British architecture. I said this when back when we started this and we were in Edinburgh. But... Britain needs a bit of a going over. Because not that Britain isn't grim, but it looks a level of grim that I feel is unfair to ascribe to Britain. Even though we deserve it. We deserve it, 100%. I think this is from Ico. A game that, if they release all of those Team Ico games on PC at some point, I will be the first to play them. I know I could technically emulate it, but I have at my parents a PS2 copy of Shadow of the Colossus. I believe it's a collector's edition of some kind as well, and I mean to play that at some point. because there's so many games that are just talked about constantly that I just haven't got around to playing because I'm too busy playing Truck or playing one of my little map games. Because I have taste in video games. Right, we're going to get on the ferry and then we're going to see how bad the minus is. England, France, or Britain, France, Britain, France. We are going to neither of those places. We're going to Santander. And I'm not talking about the bank. Is the bank named after the place? I assume my employer is paying for this. I don't want to have to pay the, like, thousands. Santander discovered. Yeah, we are minus 4,000 in debt now. But that's fine. And we're in Spain. Look how sunny it is now. We're in Spain, so we're driving on the right. Do we have to go for any kind of passport control? Or like border checks? I don't think we do. Okay, so we're... Oh, this is an awkward turn. We're going this way. And we are apparently 4 minutes away, so... This should be a pretty easy one. We got mail, but that's just going to be saying you're in your overdraft. Get out of it. Which, relatable, am I right? Am I right? Am I right? Oh shit, stop speeding, Aoife. I should probably stop making jokes about how I have no money, it's depressing. I mean, it's true, but it's depressing. And we are pretty much at our destination. We'll see how bad the parking we have to do for this is. Yeah, let's not crash into the gates. No. I may have to just auto park it if it's like, because that's fine. We are still moving, just it's very slight because we're trying to sort of wiggle our way through. There we go, we're almost there, we're almost there, we're almost there, we're almost there. There's a Jacob Geller video from a while ago about sort of Flight Simulator. Key. No, don't go in the... Did I go slightly too far forwards? T. We did it! Extremely long one, but we did it. Excellent. Oh, nice. This is gonna be overdraft, no longer overdraft. Can't repay any of my loans because I'm still a lot of money in debt. But yeah, let's see where we can go in Spain. Job market, freight market, Santander to Gijón. That's high value. It's pretty quick. It's a pretty short one. Yeah, I say we do it. It expires in an hour, so we very well may get to the location. It will tell us that that job has expired, but that's fine. Nah, it's 14 minutes away, so we should be fine. I imagine from this place, all the jobs are probably like go back to England jobs, which we don't particularly want at this point in time. Puerto de Santander. And we're getting on this, which I can only assume is like a bypass. I forgot how damn fast the trucks are when they're when they're not attached to anything, and it rules. I think this song is from RimWorld, I believe. A game I really need to play at some point. When RimWorld is next on sale, I will probably get it, and we will probably stream it. It's probably I mean, I've watched people stream it before. It's a fun one. It's a really fun one to watch because it is so dumb. Oh, we're fucking zooming. The acceleration, gamers. Oh. The Ria do Solia? Does that just mean the Sun River? Me realizing that I say gamers where like you'll see like YouTubers and streamers who irritate me will say boys constantly, and instead of doing that I just say gamers, which is arguably even more irritating, especially in my fucking annoying little accent. But we should probably slow down because we're about to hit this friend. This Russian friend. Because we're going to the Elcano construction yard. 10 fucking kilometers an hour over the speed limit. Beep, 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 beep. Oh. Oh, I love how well the truck copes with these construction yards. Freight market. Yeah, we're taking the one job that's here. Which is there. Oh wait, it's not that one. I'm being silly. I'm trying to do this without going into third person for some extra challenge. And it went perfectly. It went perfectly. No problems whatsoever. 6:30. We can do it. We can get it there by quarter past 6, I reckon. Especially in the sections of the map where we can speed slightly. And off we go. Wait, are we going back onto the motorway to immediately get off it? I love these dumb Spanish roads. Remind me of some of the more bizarre ones in American Trucking Simulator we've encountered so far. And then we indicate outwards. I've watched city car driving video from Tom Walker. I know exactly how to drive a car without breaking road rules. Road walls. Fuck. Me and Grizz are just fucked. Okay, there's no one coming in on our from behind, so we're free to truck. I forgot how nice our horn is. It's such a friendly horn. Oh, so today, yeah, I've done nothing other than play Victoria 3 and listen to every single episode of annual Thanksgiving podcast Till Death Do Us Part. One of my favourite podcasts that releases once a year. I listen to far less. I listen to far less of the Macro Brothers than I used to. I still like them and I just started listening to other stuff instead. I know, like, I still think they're pretty good. Cool. They're pretty good. Cool is definitely the wrong word for the Macro Brothers. I still enjoy what they do a lot. Yeah, this is, like, so they have an annual podcast they do with Tim Batt and Guy Montgomery, two Kiwi comedians who do the podcast The Worst Idea of All Time, where they watch various films once a week for a year or other similar things, and yeah, every year since like 2015, or they have watched the movie Paul Blart Mall Cop 2, a film that holds a special place in my heart as a Blart head myself. Nah, I enjoy that. I don't enjoy that film, but I do enjoy that film. It's a fun watch. If I should actually be looking up instead of just staring at my wheel. It's a fun watch, but it's also really it's there's not many. It's getting to the point now. I started listening to Def Blart back in 2018, 17. Will have to be 2017 because I remember listening to it on the school bus. And I remember, I think it was like the first time I flew home from uni back in 2018. I remember, like, the episode dropped the day I was flying home, so I ended up getting to enjoy Def Blart in Edinburgh. No, maybe it's in Bristol Airport on the way back when it dropped. Who knows for sure? Who knows what I was up to all those years ago? But yeah, it's got to the point now where there's like enough episodes where you can just listen to a bunch of them in a row, and it's like a binging experience, because there are 8 of them now, or 7 of them now, plus the one episode they did during 2020 lockdown where they watched the first Paul Blart Mall Cop. And it's a fun listen. I made the mistake of, usually I would re-listen to all of them before the new one comes out, but I didn't do that. I was too excited, so I went straight in and listened to the new one. So now I'm sort of going through them all. I'm up to 2020, which is when they made a commentary track for the film, which I believe, if you didn't hear this from me, you can find on YouTube. Someone put that whole commentary track above the whole film. Don't know if it's still there. It was about a year ago. I wouldn't be surprised if it had vanished, but you never know. It's a fun listen. There's not many episodes. It's still easy to catch up on, compared to a lot of podcasts. Cruise control, would you like to function? Yeah, no. That's all I've done today is Deathblot and Victoria Free. I use my days off very productively. Short Hike was such a cute game. I really liked it. Was that a bull? It was. And this is such a chill job. It's just driving down a motorway for 2 hours in game. We haven't had like a job this chill in a while. Well, since the marathon job we did. This is a nice change of pace. It's also because none of these speed limits have dropped to the point where it's going to force us to slow down and then re-accelerate. That quarter past arrival look impossible. I don't want to start celebrating too soon, but we've already dropped it down by 12 minutes. Or 11 minutes. It's ticking between them. Unless something goes wrong, I reckon a before 6:15 finish is very doable. And this should give us like another 6k or whatever, so now we're going to have a nice chunk where if we want to do another big mission, it won't be the end of the world. And we will be able to do it without having to worry about potential, like, going into overdraft again. Not that overdraft means much in this game if you're not in it for like an extended period of time. And here we are in Gijon. Or nearest to Gijon. Gijon? Gijon? It says 80, but the sign definitely said... Okay, now the sign says 80, I see. Here we are! One day I'll get one of those achievements for like visiting all the places. I think I've got it for like one of the expansions. It might be the Scandinavia expansion I've got it for. I can't remember. I probably don't. Okay, we are theoretically like well on our way to a... I'm just gonna not touch the accelerator and sort of drift about 10 kilometers an hour above the speed limit and just hope that this doesn't cause any issues. Like, what's the worst that happens? Like, the Spanish military police show up and beat me up? They can't do that, it's truck. Cunt. I'm pretty sure I had right away there. So Spiritfarer, which this music comes from, is a game that I bought in the Black Friday sale, and it's a game I would very much like to stream at some point. I think it would be a good stream game. I don't 100% know what's going on with it, but yeah, because it was on Game Pass and I just missed it on Game Pass. So but it was like not very much money, so I thought it was worth it. But I would like to like actually get through a chunk of games that I buy on a sale for once instead of just buying them and adding them to the pile. It's 8 minutes past and we are 1 kilometer and 4 minutes away. It's going to be a slow maneuvering that enters that. Whether we park before quarter past is a separate question. I think that's a less realistic goal, but reaching that flag before quarter past is not even just an aspiration anymore, it's a certainty. Oh, unless I majorly fuck up, which would be impressive at this point. Let's play it safe. I just have to do a little turning. And there we go. We even got it parked before half past. Before quarter past even. And that's another €6,000 in our account. Oh, we just need to pay off this debt so that we can start saving to like hire someone else. No, not water trucks. I wanted freight market. Gijon to Oslo for 100k. That would take us... Oh, we got some more words I need to bang in chat. There we go. Zaragoza, that would be going back that way, which I don't know if I want to do yet. We could head on to Madrid, or we could continue over into Galicia. Do, 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 do. How is my driver looking at the moment? Are they sleepy? Not really. We could probably... I love that there's just a complete disconnect in the bits I travelled. It would be fun if I sort of went around and then, like, we got to, like, Valencia, then went to Palermo, and then went all the way up and round, and we end up in Istanbul. And then we go from Istanbul up to, like, St. Petersburg, Petrograd, as we all like to call it. And then we go all the way around. It's so weird there's not, like, a ferry there. It's also kind of a shame that, like, Sweden ends, or, like, Scandinavia ends here. It would be so cool to go up and do, like, the frozen north and to truck around, like, Sapmi. They might do that as a DLC at some point, to be fair. Like, it could make sense. I'm sure there's some kind of mod where someone's added that. But yeah, this is the bit they're adding in next. Job market, freight market. Gijon. No, we could just go to Madrid. But that's not actually going to Madrid. Let's go to A Coruña. Well, shall we? No, let's go to Madrid. Madrid will give us lots of options for where to go next, I feel. Okay, let's go around, like, this way, just so that we can, like, get this road marked off on our map. It's going at a normal speed. Speed me around at the speed of sound. What is this from? Give me 1 second. I forgot. Oh, this is from The Evil Within 2, and it's the track that makes me want to play this game because it's so pretty. I know this is like the track from the climax of the game, or like the final level of the game, and because of the Jacob Geller mentioning his name again video on the game, I'm aware of what happens in it, but like I think given how much I enjoy the video game Resident Evil 4, it would make sense for me to enjoy. Jeff has leveled up. Should we check in on Jeff quickly? Jeff, who is up in Aberdeen. His average profit per day is 2,000. That's so good, Jeff. I'm so glad we hired you. To be fair, I think we hired you because you were the only option. But you've proven to be quite good. Perfect driving. No mistakes. No mistakes. No issues. I have never been accused of making a mistake, and that will not begin today. Oop. 6% damage? Oh, I don't have to take my truck to get repaired. We'll do that in Madrid. If we need to. Okay, hopefully we make these lights. And because we made that one, we hopefully will make this one. And then the next one, because I don't want to get stuck at one of these. Oh. But evidently, we have to get stuck at some point. We haven't even got a curtain for our little bed. Okay. For a horror game, this is fucking haunting, and not in like the horror way. This is just very beautiful. Going slightly faster than I should, just because I want to definitely make that, so I don't have to. Oh, we're at the Autopista del Mar. Everyone's favourite part of this town, the Autopista del Mar. Yo tengo el Autopista del Mar. La Autopista del Mar, surely. As if there's one thing I know about the language of Spanish, is that if the word ends in A, it's feminine. That's something that I wish any of the languages I have ever done had. Like, some kind of rules and consistency that exist when it comes to grammatical gender. Yeah, we're going to Madrid. We're taking 18 tons of apples to Madrid. It's just what they need in Madrid is 18 tons of apples. Okay. That is not the way we need to be going. We need to go round. Where is it? Is it one of these? We have to assume so. Oops. To be fair, that was an accident. I was pressing the forward button by accident instead of the backwards button by accident instead of the forward button. I don't think I can be fully blamed for that. What the fuck is this truck? Oh, it's round here. I'm so stupid. Sometimes. There we go. Easy. 7 in-game hours, so we'll probably need to have a little sleep and a refuel during this journey. Probably. There's always a chance we don't. But it seems likely that we will. Look at this, look how pretty it is. I say pretty. There's like a level of isolation between like you and the city in this game. Like even when there is like some cool city assets, which there often are. Like they're often just like painted on in the background, and you as the truck driver can never visit them. You're like constrained to these roads. They are all that exist in your world. Oh, I'm parked on a crossing. This is very naughty and I shouldn't be. If this fucking car goes, I will go fucking apeshit. No, please tell me we don't have to go all the way back down the thing full of lights that we're about to get caught at one of them on. This is gonna... Okay. Okay, it's red, but... we'll have to use this friend as an indicator, because I cannot tell with these lights what colour they are. Oh. Like, I could barely tell they changed. To be fair, wasn't looking at them. I always seem to not be looking at them. Now, I guarantee we're not going to make it to the next one before it changes, which is ideal. Okay, it's gone red. Oh, and it's green. We made it to it just as it turned green. And this one will turn red again just as we reach it. Okay, we just have to wait for the one next to us to start moving because we have no way of telling at this point. God, this stinks. This stinks as a way to start a truck. Oh, now we're not going to reach this one because we got stopped at one of them. We're going to get stopped at all of them. Because it's always the way. You either make it through all of them or you make it through like none of them. Okay, let's see if I can spot when it changes. I think this is the last one though. Okay, I'm staring quite intently at it. Okay, that was quite obvious. I'm just stupid. I think that's the last of them though. And now we should be clear. we're even going a different way to the way we did before, which is exciting. Gonna merge. I think that was safe to do. I mean, that was about as safe as it was gonna get. Now, will these people let me go, or are they gonna... Okay, cool. They're gonna let me go. Oh, we are speeding by quite a way. Now we're not, because it's 80 mile/h speed limit. Because we need to make up for some of that lost time that we lost on that horrible, horrible interchange. Alright, lets us just go 80 down here. That's beautiful. Beautiful, thank you, game. And now we're trucking. On we go a Madrid. Fuck, this is a single lane motorway? What the fuck? Oh, it's because we're about to merge onto another motorway. Cool. Spain's roads are confusing to me. It's the Viaducto de Cemento. Cemento Viaduct. Pretty. Look at industry. Fuck. Why does the cruise control just not work like half the time? Okay, Madrid, Madrid, Madrid. I guess Leon is where we want to go along the 391. And we're still allowed to just floor it. So that's what we're gonna do. Let's have our lights on as well at this point. Oh, I love that you can see the world unloading behind us. So you can see the bridge just vanishing as we drive over it. Okay. Let's see if cruise control works this time. I've pressed the cruise control button. I think it is working. We're just going uphill. Because the engine is going, which is from... Okay, so we're in Castilla y Leon. We're in Leon. Leon? Leon. I'm gonna say Leon. That feels more accurate to me. As someone with a year 9 understanding of the Spanish language. An understanding of Spanish that stretches not beyond what I was taught in 3 years of class and what I did in like a month of Duolingo, which is 2 different versions of Spanish. We must remember. Cunt, if you then pull straight in front of me, I'm gonna be super mad. But you're not gonna do that, are you? How pretty this is, she says, again. There's a question mark coming up? Is there like a thing to see on the other side? Like a... Yeah, a viewpoint. We can't reach it from this side, but that's cool. Oh no, that is really pretty. Oh, so in one of the sections of Spain that's mountains, something that I know about because from playing as Republican Spain in Hearts of Iron 4. Something that sucks, and is very hard to win. Wait, those are traffic lights on a motorway. Why were there traffic lights on a motorway? Who knows? Let's just not question it. I think that's for the best. 400 kilometers to go exactly. Okay. No, there's a toll coming up. How dare they do this to me? But at least can go through this one, which... Oh yeah, of course I would have paid my own ferry. I'm so stupid. This isn't this isn't one of the ones that... This isn't a quick job. This adds so much time onto the mission. I'm such a fool. Okay, let's hope that it's not like France where we get like constant tolls. Let's hope that that's the only one we're going to see until Madrid. Because we paid it straight away, whereas in France it'll be like start of toll road. And that was just like 22. Ka-chow. Here you are. Valladolid? Okay. We're not seeing Madrid on signs yet, but that's fine. We've still got like 350 kilometers to go. So it's not surprising. We should have enough fuel. I'm not 100% sure if we'll have enough energy to make it, like human energy. We might have to stop for sleep at some point, but that's fine. We can do that. Okay, we're gonna have to slow down so we don't hit this guy. This Russian IKEA van. Oh, it's slowing us down so much. Oh no, we do want to be in this lane because they are not going to be in this lane. I definitely, maybe tomorrow we'll try some Euro Truck speedruns. We could just try like one of the point-to-point ones, that could be fun. Because I'm not good at this game, but it could be a fun time. I think maybe once we've done this one, we'll investigate and see what categories there are and which ones sound fun. Oh, I need to stop doing that. I was never doing that when it was a rental. Now it's my own truck that I'm using. I'm boshing it into walls constantly. Ah. 4 hours of trucking to go through the night. May need to stop for a sleep, but not yet. This petrol station doesn't even have like beds, so like I said, we just passed Leon. I don't have great Spanish geography beyond. I'm decent at Catalonia. I know the east coast of Spain relatively well. It's the west coast that I'm just terrible at. Maybe after this we'll finish it off with some quizzes or something, some jet punk. We'll see how that goes. Don't you dare fly in front of me. Rock. Okay, we've got it down to... I mean, I don't think this is going to matter because I think we are going to have to stop for a sleep at some point. I think it's looking like it's going to be a sleep journey with a sleep in the middle, which is unfortunate. But hey ho, what are you going to do? I've done nothing today and I'm somehow still tired. What annoys me the most is I could have got up whenever I wanted, and I managed to, because I was meant to be working today and then someone offered to cover my shift, and as much as I like need the money, I also need the rest more. So I agreed for them to take my shift. And now, yeah, so like, I was meant to start at 8, and I ended up waking up at like 7:30 anyway, which would have been too late for me to get ready and everything. Like, I can't go looking like I do when I wake up, which, I mean, I don't look great now, admittedly, but I look worse when I just wake up. Okay, so there's actually nowhere for us to sleep until for a very long while. That's fun. Fun indeed. We'll see how this goes. This is always the way in this game. Whenever I'm running out of petrol or getting close to the sleep line, it's always decides that I just need to, that there's just not going to be anywhere for me to sleep. Ugh. We may just have to go as quickly as we can and hope we make it before the sleep gets too drastic. Because that bar is about to hit the top of the bed, but we can't just sleep on the side of the road. I swear that bar feel... Does the bar feel faster at night? It feels like it does. It feels like it feels faster at night than it does during the day, but hard to tell, to be honest. I mean, we've only got like 200 kilometers to go. Ugh. Why do I keep doing this? Madrid's on the signs now. I know it says 80 as the speed limit here, but no one's gonna check, and we'll be fine. I'm gonna slow down slightly because I don't wanna tip on this turn. But by keeping up the speed there, we lose less time. Ooh! No, please say they haven't closed off my turning. They have closed off my turning. So we're gonna have to do something real fun to do the same thing. This looks nightmarish. We have to just do 3 of these loops in a row. Okay, let's see how this goes. I could also just skip across there and like try and... This looks like it's also closed off, but it should be, at the very least, easier for us to get round the fire engines in this section. And there we go, Madrid. I love that the game does this sometimes. It's just like, no, we're gonna make your life way more of a pain. Just here's some random roadworks, or are these randomly generated, like where the police and stuff will block off? Okay, this looks doable. They've left enough of a gap for us to get round. And they never check. That added like a good solid 20 minutes to our journey, but it's fine. We're now on the Autovista del Norte. And fuck, that bar is getting real close to the top. But there's nowhere to sleep. Is there just nowhere to sleep in Spain? I haven't seen like a single place for the whole time we've been doing this. Okay, 2 hours in game without sleeping. Tough, but we can do it. And luckily that one was easier to get around than the last one. 150 kilometers, that's fine. We can do this. It's gonna start doing the sleep thing in a minute, and it's gonna suck. But there's nothing we can do at that. We'll just have to do our best. Just have to drive as fast as we can to cut down our time as much as we can, so we actually make it there in time, and then we can sleep. We can sleep when we get there. Because there's a service station in 500 meters, but I don't think they have anywhere to sleep. We can have a little look, but there's no sleep sign. Oh wait, no, there is. It's just hidden behind the petrol pump. That's perfect timing, actually. This might make me late for this mission, but probably safer. Oh, and look how bright and pretty it is now. We can actually see this bit of Spain. I love paying for a DLC only to just not be able to see any of it because of the dark. It's incredible. Bull. Are we near a train line? That was train noises. Ooh, those red signs usually mean we're about to enter a different region. Madrid! 7 stars, Madrid. I liked Madrid last time I was there. It's a really nice city. Of all the capitals I've been to, probably my favourite. And now we're in the capital region, we have like an hour to go. I should have probably refueled whilst I was there, but that's fine. Oh wait, is it not going back up to 90? No, it's not. I am a fool. I am a fool. I assumed it was going back up to 90. But no. So we're in the Madrid, like, capital region, but this doesn't count as being in Madrid. Okay, less than an hour to go, and now we can zoom back up to full speed. I don't know why that section was slow, was like obligatory slower than the rest. This feels very random, but oh well. Just to check you're still paying attention. Oh, and there was another sleeping spot here. I am just stupid. Death's Door, another excellent game, which I would have liked to stream, but also like, I enjoyed playing it for myself. Oh, and we can see our destination on our map now. It's not actually in Madrid, it's just for Madrid. But it's even better. Oh. See, I think this is probably our last journey for today. Maybe tomorrow I'll get up like at a decent time and we'll just do some super long ones. I was meant to go to the cinema today, but I didn't because I was super tired, and I had tickets to book to go when I finished my shift, but obviously because I didn't do my shift, I sort of had no need to, so I sort of just played Victoria instead. So I might go tomorrow, but also I could just not, and instead go on Monday after work and do like a big long stream tomorrow. So will it count as Madrid discovered for us doing this drop off, or will we have to go into Madrid proper? That's a question I do not have the answer to yet, but we will hopefully find out very shortly. Oh, I can't. Is it okay? This did count as Madrid, so we've got Madrid discovered. So we're on like the very outskirts of Madrid. It does this with a lot of like the capital regions in this game here. It makes them a large area with big bits of nothing in between, which it does in American Trucking Simulator as well, but I feel that's a more accurate representation of American cities. And here we are with our apples, our 18 tons of apples for the people of Madrid to enjoy. I don't know whether I can be bothered to park this. We'll see where it wants me to park it. I'm coming in straight, so if it's like straight in front of us, yeah, we can park that. Ka-chow! Another successful delivery. And I think we level up. Oh no, we're like so close to leveling up. Okay, we're not going to do another job. I just want to see what offers we get from Madrid. To Bilbao, which we've been to Santander, which we've been to Faro, which would take us down to Portugal, to Stuttgart. I could shoot you from Stuttgart and still make the proper effect. To somewhere in Portugal. Maybe that's what we'll do next time. We'll see. But for now, I'm going to tab us over to speedrun.com. I think it's speedrun.net, isn't it? It's not. No, not speed test, not internet speed test. Is it speedrun.com? It is speedrun.com. And we're gonna search for Euro Truck Simulator 2. Istanbul to Aberdeen. Takes an hour of real time. Okay. I might watch some of these off. Oh God, all capital cities sounds like a miserable run. What is this one? Explore the entirety of Corsica. That could be fun. Oh, that... Some of these are nightmarish sounding. Cities at Edinburgh to London, no AI. Okay. What are the American Truck Simulator ones like? Port Angeles to Oxnard. There's a specific point. Okay, I'm gonna do some research on these, I think. Let's check on Tour de France. I haven't lost either of my runs. When was the last person to... When was the last... Oh, I am still the most recent person to do runs for Tour de France. So we could just do some Tour de France ones at some point and... How fast is getting over it? Oh, that's right. They do it in a minute. They do it in a single minute. I feel like Euro Truck is a game that we could have some fun with the speedruns. I'll need to watch some to see how it works. But, like, it's either going to be that or it's going to be Disneyland Adventures. We could do a Warpless run of Disneyland Adventures. Okay. Wait, what is Peter Pan percent? This could be fun. It could be fun. To do a run of the video game Peter Pan percent in. We'll work this out. Maybe tomorrow I'll just do a bunch of different runs of things. It's like an hour-long run to do all autographs. So I suppose you have to... You have to buy all the autograph books for people, for each area, wouldn't you? Yeah, I would have to research this and work out the best route. Are there any other games that I feel that we could realistically have a shot at doing well in the speedrun? Probably not. So yeah, this has been the stream. I'll be back tomorrow, gamers. Thanks for coming. Or do we want to do a little quiz? Do we want to do a little quiz first? We're just gonna go on Jetpunk. Do we want to do a quiz? Should I try and name all the US fucking states? That's one I've never been able to do. Okay. California, Utah, Arizona, New Mexico, Iowa, Idaho, Michigan, Arkansas, Alabama, Delaware, Kentucky. I've tried to do this a bunch, and Oregon. Which one is that one? Okay. It won't just let me put in Dakota. Connecticut, Rhode Island, Florida, Georgia, Georgia, Mississippi, Louisiana, Nevada, Nebraska, Wisconsin, Massachusetts. It will let me spell some of them wrong. New York, New Mexico, New Jersey, New Hampshire, New York, New Jersey, New Hampshire, North Dakota, North Carolina, South Carolina, West Virginia, Tennessee, Utah, Pennsylvania, Idaho, Iowa, Illinois, Indiana, there's another C state, Connecticut, California, and Louisiana, Massachusetts, Michigan, Montana. Fuck. Oh, Vermont. Oh. Michigan, Mississippi, Montana, Minnesota, It's all just the squares. It's all these squares in the middle. How are we meant to get them? We end at point. Oh, Wyoming, Colorado, Kansas, Missouri, Ohio, Maryland, and Maine. Fine, let's do the UK county one. No, not UK country. UK county. Oh fuck, there's a lot of them. So let's go from the south upwards. Devon, Somerset, Dorset, okay, White, London, Kent, Sussex. No, I didn't mean to. Oh, fuck's sake. Cornwall, Devon, Somerset, Gloucester. Okay, it just give me that. Bristol. Okay, it just gives me. Oh, Liverpool isn't one, I guess. It's spelled something like that. There's probably an I in there somewhere. Oh, that is actually just an I in there. I'm just naming things I... Is Birmingham not one? That's so weird. Essex is one. Hertford, Hereford, White, Dorset, Cambridgeshire. We've got Lancashire already. See, I'm not good at UK geography. Aberdeenshire. Oh. The Hebrides aren't actually called the Hebrides, they're called like Nahale and that. Is Belfast not one? Oh no. Claire is not with the I. Okay, was worth trying. Renfrew. Okay, it doesn't make me type out the Shire bit or the Sh bit. 5. Okay, so it won't just give me Lothian, but it'll give me Yorkshire? That's so weird. Okay, I can do the Welsh ones in Welsh. It's not called St. David's, is it? I don't know where that came from. That's from Game of Thrones. We got 50. Which ain't bad. So it's like Hertfordshire. It was like Hearts. Hertfordshire. Okay. Oh, Huntingdonshire. Is that not one anymore? Derbyshire. What else in the Midlands? There's like a couple. What is Birmingham actually in then? Monmouthshire. Gwent or Blanny Gwent. Is it giving me Blanny Gwent and Gwent separately, or is Gwent not one anymore? See, this is stressful to me. I should probably know more of these. Are Bristol and London the only two city counties? Like, There's got to be another one that starts with North. Another, like, east one. Should we put Ireland somewhere that I honestly don't know any of the counties for? I've probably got most. Why is Antrim the only one I can think of in? So stressful. Suffolk, Somerset, Sound, Sunderland. The city, none of. Is Merseyside one? It is! What is Newcastle in then? Because Newcastle's like there. Oh, Wiltshire. Worcestershire, which is right next to the one that Birmingham is in, which is Other than Aberdeen, there has to be others in Antrim. There have to be one that start with A. Angus. Berkshire, Bedfordshire, Cambridge, Cumbria. Cumberland isn't a separate one. Bridgend. The Rhondda. Sometimes I'll just get them for a moment. Essex. There's at least one more E1, one more N1. Either one more Herefordshire, Hertfordshire. Yeah. There's a bunch more S's. Teesside? Is that one? No, evidently not. I'm really good at this. I'm being really stupid with some of the Scottish ones. Okay, that's not the Inner Hebrides then. Renfrewshire, Glasgow. Clyde. Bangor? No. Let's put in Gwyneth wrong. Yeah, which is one. So there's... There's a bunch which either start with C, D, or E, or F in Wales. Just staring at these lists of names doesn't help me. For some reason. I feel like I should know more in Northern Ireland. This feels embarrassing. Bedfordshire, Berkshire. Brighton isn't one. No. What is next to Dorset then? What is this? The one where Southampton is? I thought it was Sussex. Because that's Norfolk and Suffolk. That's London, which touches Hertfordshire, Berkshire, Bedfordshire, Kent, Essex, and these two. And up here we're missing the one that has Liverpool in it. Which is not called Liverpool. It's not called Merseyside. Oh, it was called Merseyside. So that's Merseyside. Then this is something else. I may have to just give up. I don't know if we're going to get any more. No. Buckinghamshire. Hampshire, of course. Oh, Sussex it wouldn't give me because West Sussex and East Sussex are different. Nottinghamshire, Lincolnshire, Durham, Tyne-and-Wear, of course. I'm feeling real stupid right now. Argyll and Bute, Stirling, Perth and Kinross. Of course. Clackmanshire. I don't think I've ever heard of. Armagh, Tyrone, Derry, Donegal. Yeah, I know a lot of these. then like Powys, Carmarthenshire, Pembrokeshire. It's obvious when you think about it for like more than 5 seconds. Let's do it. No, don't kick me. I can do every single king and queen of Britain. Easy. That's like half of them. Done. Incredible how easy it is. Spelled John correctly. It's really easy. Who are we missing? Who was after? Oh, it was Anne. Easy. I'm surprised that only 30% of people got all them right. I won't be able to do Prime Ministers, I don't think. The Anglo badge. Like... the, like... It's easy. I was just spelling all of them wrong. It's easy for me until you get to before this point. And then it gets harder. You just have to name a bunch of lords, is the thing. Disraeli is one we can name. Who else was Prime Minister? Attlee. Who was the old surrender one? The thing. I would probably do way better with US presidents because like those are all the ones I know pretty much. Like Callaghan I wouldn't have got. Like some of these I maybe would have got if I thought about them, but like so many of these are just like the Earl of some or another place. Whereas US presidents, I reckon I can get like a good chunk of them. Like if I can spell them right. Harrison. Like they're just easy American presidents. Until I forget Reagan's name. And then I have to remember, like, fucking... Like, there's some weird ones that everyone forgets, but... Andrew Johnson, after Andrew Johnson came, that general... How am I forgetting... Thomas Jefferson? Who came after James Madison? It was another Democratic Republican. Who are you missing? Woodrow Wilson, who was then succeeded by a bunch of honk. Wow, actually giving me moderation. Thank you, Twitch. I'm genuinely awful at this. I did US history at A-level. I should at least know all of them from the Civil War. But for some reason I don't. That's fun. It's incredibly funny. Person who's trying to be transphobic in chat misspelt guy to say goy, and that's really are they insulting me for looking not Jewish? Do 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 do. It's not hard for me to block people. It's pretty fucking easy. I can't remember any of these. I'm being really dumb. Because, like, there's some obvious ones from, like, the post-war period that I should be remembering. Like, what are their names? What are their names? What are their names? How am I forgetting them? It's honestly impressive. Oh, Nixon. How did we forget Nixon? I mean, I'm also forgetting, like, what's his face? Jimmy Carter. And the one that came in between those two who everyone forgets. Who was called... I can't even remember. Before Johnson came JFK. And JFK beat a Republican. That Republican was... This is a good question. Who was that Republican? I can't get over you look like a goy. That's so funny to me. That's so funny. I mean, you've got 8 seconds left until... Like, so many of these... Ford is the one I was thinking of. I can't believe I forgot, like... I forgot Garfield, the guy who was in there for a year. How could I forget Garfield? Like, the cat. It's like the funny cat. I can do capitals. Tyrannia? Andorra. We can assume Andorra's is Andorra. No, it's not. I'm gonna make some real stupid mistakes. I can't remember what the Andorran capital is. Belgium's capital is, of course, Brussels. Can't remember what the Bosnian capital is. What's the English name for Finland's capital? Helsinki. No, it's Reykjavik. Easy. Oh, I'm never gonna remember Kosovo's capital. I think Liechtenstein is... No. How can I not remember? How can I not remember the capital of Moldova? I'll come back to that. The Netherlands capital. Portugal is, of course, Lisbon, Bucharest, Moscow, San Marino. What is Serbian capital? Is it Belgrade? It is. Now Slovakia and Slovenia. I'm gonna completely forget, so I'll just... Which capital does it mean for Switzerland? Probably Bern. Yeah. Okay, so the ones that I've not got are by and large former Yugoslav states or it's been a fun day for moderating chat today. Like, yeah, it's all just like tiny countries or like ex-Yugoslav countries that I can't remember the names of the capitals. I'm not going to get any of these. No, I know Moldova. It's because it's Chisinau. But like that. I think that is going to be it. Yeah, all of them that I get. Because I'm going to forget Zagreb. No, I knew it was Andorra. Or Valdez. I knew most of these. I was being silly. I got Chisinau. Chisinau? I didn't know Podgorica though. And on that bombshell, I think we're gonna end it here. I'm gonna go watch film and have a glass of wine, I think. Thanks for gamers. I'll see you all on the next one, which will probably be tomorrow. Thanks for coming. Oh, not thanks for coming. If you're going to be a if you're one of the fun people in chat who accuse me of not looking Jewish. Boy. Oh yeah, if you want to follow me on anything, they're all linked in the channel description. There's the VOD channel where I keep all the VODs of my streams, except for the couple I forgot to upload. There's the, what else is there? The, I've got Twitter, I've got Tumblr. I don't really use the Tumblr, it's not linked below, it's linked to my Twitter though. I've got a blog, I write stuff. I think that's everything. Thanks for coming, gamers. Bye-bye.